Definitely feeling those types of emotions. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, these championship caliber level guys? But if the coach isn't letting you play, deuces, I'm out. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Wrong vs. Right. I'm your host, Jay. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe below and hit that button. Today we're filming from lovely Bermuda, and the news just came out that Jonathan Kuminga declined his offer from the Golden State Warriors for 2 years, $45 million, with a team option for the Golden State Warriors. So look, we all know that Jonathan Kuminga is a restricted free agent, which means the Golden State Warriors have the option to match any offer that he gets from another team. And it looks like the Warriors are trying to retain him by offering him that $45 million contract that Sham just reported. However, let's really think about how the Warriors are using or not using Jonathan Kuminga really to his full potential. It's been reported that Jonathan Kuminga doesn't even think he's been utilized correctly by the Golden State Warriors. And I largely think it's a coaching problem. I just don't think Steve Kerr really trusts Jonathan Kuminga in their current system, despite the talent that he has. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, and I truly think that in the right situation, he could average at least 20 points a game. I think he's a borderline all-star level talent, and he's still young. He's 22 years old. So who knows what he could do on a team like the Miami Heat, the Phoenix Suns maybe. A team where he has a longer leash and the ability to actually show what he can do. Think about it, I don't think Steve Kerr has done a great job in developing young talent. I can't really think of one example of a young player that has developed under Steve Kerr and turned into a great player. He inherited Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant, and I'm not saying he's a bad coach because he's a championship level coach. If you have a 6'7" wing, super athletic, can play defense, has to work on his jump shot, but it clearly has upside, like tremendous upside, I don't see how that guy doesn't see the floor. There were games that Steve Kerr didn't play this man at all last season, if you can believe that. Also guys, quick plug to my clothing brand, Trash Talker. I just dropped some new merch. These shorts, you guys are gonna love them. Make sure you visit trashtalkershop.com. We got them in orange, we got them in purple, we got them in red. Make sure you hit trashtalkershop.com. I'll put the link in my description. So from a management standpoint, from the Golden State Warriors, yes, you wanna retain valuable assets. Yes, you wanna have that on your team. But at what point do you realize, hey, this guy isn't thriving under the current coaching system? Kuminga is clearly not thriving under Steve Kerr. And if I'm Kuminga, I want a whole new situation. There's other teams that are offering me more money. It's reported that the Suns are offering him a $90 million 4-year contract. Jonathan Kuminga has options, and I fully expect him to go to a different team this offseason. If you guys watching have ever played sports, you know what it's like playing under a coach that doesn't believe in you, doesn't let you do your thing. So Kuminga is definitely in that same position, definitely feeling those types of emotions. I mean, who wouldn't want to play with Steph Curry, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, these championship caliber level guys? But if the coach isn't letting you play, deuces, I'm out. So in my eyes, it's free Jonathan Kuminga, man. Let that man go to a team that actually respects his talent and lets him play. And I guarantee he averages at least 20 points a game. Another thing, Jonathan Kuminga's game fits perfectly with today's NBA in terms of having a two-way, 6'7" wing who can score and defend. He's like the prototypical NBA player in today's game. And don't get it twisted, I'm not acting like he's a superstar player, but he has such a tremendous upside. But he's one of those guys that can defend like 1 through 4, if you really think about it. He can guard the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, some power forwards. For this guy to go games with not seeing any time on the court, it is ridiculous. And I'm curious to see how Golden State Warriors fans feel about Jonathan Kuminga. I know if I was a Warriors fan, I'd be like, dude, Kuminga needs to be in the game at this point. Like, does he make mistakes? Yes, but what young player doesn't make mistakes? But he has too much talent to be sitting on the bench. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Everybody can't be wrong. Everybody can't be right. I'm out.